So your name, sir?
My name is Honorable Dembofa Wikwado, the Alawi of Warri from Ijaws.
Yeah, there have been some claims from the artists of Urhobo, certain that Ijaws people do not own anywhere in Warri. Areas mentioned specifically are Ogbujo areas, the Ogbujo market areas, the NPA areas, the Odion Road areas. So, what is your take on this?
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to clear this erroneous impression from the Agbasa people. With respect to delineation that is bringing all these issues, before now, the Ogbujo people are the indigenes of Warri. They are the indigenes of Warri. There's no saying about it. And the area that makes up Ogbujo in Warri Township is very, very clear. Ogbujo happens to fall into two local government areas in Delta State, in Warri South and Warri Southwest. But specifically, the claim of the Agbasa people is with respect to Warri Township. But before I go back further to explain the areas owned by the Ogbujo people, Warri Township is made up of 4 communities. The area called Warri Township. That is quite different from Warri South local government area. In Warri South local government area, there are 3 ethnic nationalities: the Ijaws, the Urhobos, and the Shekiris that makes up the local government area. But the Warri Township is made up of 4 communities. And these 4 communities are made up of Ogbujo, Elderstan, Okere, and Agbasa. These are the 4 villages that makes up Warri Township. Places like Ogwangwe, they are not part of Warri Township. Places like Ubeji, they are not part of Warri Township. I just defined the area, the nucleus of Warri Township, and it's these 4 communities. So Ogbujo people are the only Ijaw people that are in Warri South local government. Not only in Warri South local government, they are also in Warri Township. The area covered by the Ogbujo people starts from Bowen Avenue. If you start at Bowen Avenue, that is the roundabout Okere Road junction there. If you are going towards the post office angle, from the Okere junction, you drive straight till you get to Okere Bridge. By Okere Bridge, there is a stream that flows water out of the entire Warri town. That stream is at the junction there, at the bridge there, at Okere Road. That bridge will not take you, that stream will take you, it leanders from that Okere Bridge. That streams run behind the present Miko Chambers, the Ogumala Chambers, is on the right-hand side. That stream takes you straight behind the post or behind the prisons. You get to a place called Rice Farm. The Rice Farm is where government has now built a model school down to a CC bridge. From a CC bridge again, the stream flows again to Ajamuga Link Road. And that takes you straight to Ajamuga Bridge. That's all. The stream also goes further. Stream straight on. If you stand at the bridge there, you will even see the Olu Palace on the right-hand side. This stream demarcates the areas of Ogbujo. The left-hand side is Ogbujo. That's through the GRA. The right-hand side is Okere. And that takes you to MPA Bridge. Then takes you to the new port and the old port, down to the sea. Then if you come back again, back to Okere Junction with Bowen Avenue. On the left-hand side is Agbasa. On the right-hand side, there's a fence owned by the Roman Catholic Church. That takes you to Makaiva, straight to down Odeon Road. You get down to Rice Street again, you go straight by the right-hand side. That is the Elders Town. And that takes you to the river, Market Road, Makaiva Market, back to Ogbujo Market. That makes up the area owned by the Ogbujo people in Warri Township. There are pictorial of documents to back up the area I'm talking about. Before the advent of the British people and also the Portuguese that came to Warri, the Ogbujo people area, Ogbujos were living there in Warri Township. When they came, they saw the place as a place where they can do their business. They evacuated the people, Ogbujo people, in 1906. Before 1906, they evacuated the people and told them to leave because they wanted to use the place. They even burned 2 quarters. Perebri and Lotiebri quarters were burned down by the Europeans. And by 1906, there was a lease covering this area that I've mentioned, which was the European lease, non-European lease, as at 1906. That 1906, it has a lease that covers the Ogbujo area. If you will permit me, I will show you the lease. Yeah. In 1926, based on the lease, they did the assessment report of the area occupied by the Ogbujo people. And in this report, it was clearly stated the areas that belong to the Ogbujo people. And the lease plan is also attached to the report. This is the lease plan for the area covered by the Ogbujo people. We have 3 leases in Warri. The Ogbujo Crown lease of 1906. We have the Elderston lease of 1908 and the Agbasa lease of 1911. These are the 3 leases in Warri when they did the assessment report. So it is very clear the area that covers Ogbujo, and the area that covers Ogbujo is Ogbujo lease and the Elderston lease. These 2 leases belong to the Ogbujo people when the assessment was discovered or was done. So anybody saying that Ogbujo does not belong to Warri is making a erroneous case. Besides that, I watched that interview in one of these channels, to be precise, when one Chief Mark Adele, claimed that Kali Church, Ojojo Primary School, and Ogbujo Market belongs to Agbasa people. I do not intend to join issues with Chief Adele. The reason is this: Chief Adele is not an indigene of Warri. Your residing in Warri does not make you an aborigine. As I speak here, I'm speaking on the ground that I am an aborigine. Not just me alone. The entire Ogbujo people are aborigines of Warri Township. My ancestors, my grandfathers, made the position clear when they wrote a letter to Don Numa. They wrote a letter on the 29th of August 1923 to the residents through Don Numa, who was the paramount chief at that time, the agent of the Europeans, claiming that the land Don Numa wants to claim does not belong to the Shekiri people, that it belongs to Ogbujo people. That was August 29th, 1923. And this letter got to the resident, and the resident asked Don Numa on the reply of this petition. Don Numa replied the petition November 10th, 1923. And he expressly stated that this area is called Ogbujo and Elderston belongs to Ogbujo people. and no other person. So, based on the 1906 lease, people applied for parcel of lands, whereby the Roman Catholic Church also applied, and they were given a lease of 99 years, because the lease is supposed to last for 99 years. I can comfortably show you lease of the Roman Catholic Church. As of 1913, the Roman Catholic Church applied for a lease for a parcel of land from the Urhobo Crown lease of 1906. And the request application for lease of land at Urhobo, New Warri, because Urhobo is synonymous to Warri. Urhobo is synonymous to Warri. They are the first settlers. They are the persons that first came to Warri before any other ethnic nationality. So the Catholic Church applied for a parcel of land. And when the lease, the parcel of land was granted, it was specific what we were supposed to use that parcel of land for. To build the cathedral, to build the Reverend Father's quarters, and to build a school. This was the parcel of land the Roman Catholic Church asked for. And this parcel of land is what the Roman Catholic Church is using today. The cathedral is there, the Reverend Father's house is there, the school is there. The school we are talking about is present-day Ojojo Primary School. Before now, it was called Convent School, Warri. Convent School, Warri. That is the parcel of land taken by the Roman Catholic to build that school. However, they also took a parcel of land from the Agbasa lease. And that lease, they built the present-day Kabajina Primary School, which then was Roman Catholic School 1. So this is the boundary. The Bowen Avenue is the boundary between the Agbasa and the Urhobo people. Like I said before, Chief Adele is not an indigene. Chief Adele is from Ijaws East local government area. Okpara, that's his paternal home. Then his mother is from Ukwani, in Ukwani local government area, Obiaroko, in Ukwani local government area. So that man cannot speak to tell us the boundary of where Urhobo and Agbasa people have. That's why I say I don't want to join issues with him. If there's an Agbasa man that is coming to tell me that those areas belong to Agbasa, I will know what to say. But however, they are owned by Urhobo people. The Agbasa people I know, there are families in Agbasa I know. I'm an aborigine. My father is an aborigine. My grandfather, my great-grandparents, the founder of Urhobo, Warri, is a Wayne. That is the family tree where I come from. And so one person from Ijaws West, or Ijaws East, or from Ukwani, comes to challenge me that this is the boundary because he's been given a chieftaincy title in Agbara Kingdom, does not make him an aborigine. Your stay in the town can make any traditional ruler give you a chieftaincy title. I can as well get a chieftaincy title from Agbara. That does not make me an indigene of Agbara, neither an indigene of Agbasa. So Chibadeo is a mole being used by the Chekiri people to cause confusion between the Agbasa and the Urhobo people. That's what I can use. Recently, the robots have even written a disclaimer that Chief Western Adele does not have right to speak on behalf of the robots of Warri. So is that the person you want me to go and start joining issues with? It should go back to where it comes from. If he has any issues, it should go. I should have even expected Chief Adele to even be challenging the Chekiri people who are saying that they are customary tenants. He has not even been able to go into that issue. He's talking about the boundary of Agbasa and the Urhobo people. I think he doesn't even know what he's talking about. But I know families that are from Agbasa. The Basunus are from Agbasa. The Ijaws are from Agbasa. The Obiomas are from Agbasa. The Urhobos are from Agbasa. The Ukulis are from Agbasa. So many of them I know. I grew up in Warri. I know them. We live together. So somebody coming to tell me that this area from there to John Olds to MPA to Mila Waterside belongs to Agbasa people is very erroneous. That is what I can tell you about that claim by the Urhobos.